Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
5 victories, 12 losses, 4 ties, even against a very tough schedule that wasn't quite how Greg Reese envisioned a 2013 regular season going for the Quincy Notre Dame soccer team this season. But with the start of regional play tonight, Atonement was simply 5 wins away. The regional odyssey beginning tonight without Greg Reese, who was off sick tonight. So the Raiders go into work against Beardstown in the regional semifinals off the Cooper Reese corner kick. I'll tell you what, look at this. Jacob Friye comes wide open, free in front of the net. In fact, he's in the net, punching one home to put the Raiders up 1-0 at that point. Q&D, though, would attack yet again a few minutes later, this time off the throw-in. And this time, look at the bomb that Evan Riggs hits. Upper 90. Kid couldn't have kicked this much harder. Unstoppable goal made it 2-0 at that point. And the Raiders were just having fun from that point on out. Waning minutes of the first half, 3 minutes left. This is Jacob Becker coming free. Really odd angle and somehow gets the left footer to fly almost perpendicular to the pipes there. Knocks that in to extend the lead out to 3-0. Quincy Notre Dame ends the first half with that lead. They'd score 4 more in the second half, including 2 by this fella, Cooper Reese. Hanging with Mr. Reese right there as Cooper punches it home. Quincy Notre Dame gets the win, going away tonight by the final count of 7-0. And for their efforts, the Raiders will host the regional championship game coming up on Saturday against Springfield Lutheran, who was a 2-0 win tonight over Riverton. Also on the docket, the Macomb Bombers alive and kicking, knocking off Monroe's in penalty kicks to advance. Macomb will take on Peoria Christian at Peoria Christian coming up in the championship game later this week. Also regular season soccer, Jacksonville a 1-0 winner over Rochester on Zach DeWitt's penalty kick. And in Missouri, it was Hannibal getting the victory on the road at Moberly. 2-0 was your final there in that one. Well, there really is no bad time to hit your first career varsity home run, but could it come at any more ideal moment than in helping your program to make history? If there's anyone to ask, Louisiana's Caitlin Bolton might seem to be the proper authority.
Well, at first I didn't think it went over, but then I seen it went over and I was so happy. Well, we all wanted it really bad at the beginning of the year. We all said that we wanted to be district champs, and we made that happen.
This is not your conventional sports success story. Prior to Friday night's victory over Montgomery County, Louisiana softball had never before won a district title. In fact, only one other Lady Bulldog sports program had, and that was track and field 25 years ago. There was also a time earlier this fall when a check of the Lady Bulldogs win-loss record might have revealed 0-16. But hey, if you're going to engineer an historic turnaround, you might as well dream big.
Did you ever lose heart at any point? I mean, especially when things were kind of rough early on?
I never did, no. As a pitcher, I want to do good all the time.
The biggest change, I think, was right after we started to get on a roll and get our first few wins. We just really got locked in and just loved the game more. And we were really excited to start playing districts, and we really wanted to win that, especially since it was home on our new field.
And leave no doubt, the Lady Bulldogs do believe wholeheartedly in the value of the magic of their new digs. And when you finish a season 8-1, especially after the brutal start they had to the year, who are we to doubt?
I think we do feel more confident, especially since we haven't lost yet on this field, and I hope it stays that way.
You guys are the underdogs. I mean, you've been the underdogs all along. You upset Ellsbury, you beat Montgomery County. You're going to be the underdogs coming up tomorrow night. Does that bother you at all, or do you kind of like that role of nobody looking at you and you've got a chance to go out and kind of take out teams that everybody else is talking about?
I love that role, especially when we win. Like, everyone's like, oh, we can beat them. Well, no, you can't, because we're coming right for you.
It doesn't bother me. I love being the underdogs because nobody thought that we could do it, and we just proved them wrong. Yeah, it does bother me, but we're going to show them.
Well, I mentioned that the Lady Bulldogs finished 8-1 down the stretch. That one defeat came at the hands of Highland, the team Louisiana hosts tomorrow night in district championship play. And not only that, but the Cougars are riding a paradigm-shifting win Saturday over traditional power Palmyra into this playoff grind.
Oh, I tell you, it was a great game. Girls came out and played great. Everything we asked them to do, they did. You know, we know who we were playing, and they're a great team, and Coach Wasserman does a great job with them, and they've had so much success over there with that program that we knew we had to come out and play well, and to play well, we had to be relaxed and not let the pressure get to us. I thought the girls did a great job of that today.
I just knew that I knew we had a chance. We could come out. We played the best we could. We've been hitting so well. We've been doing great lately. I knew that if we came out and played the game that we know we can play, that we had a great chance, and we did, and we beat them.
Anything's possible in postseason play, and I know that they're going to be ready for us, and they're going to do everything they can to win the ball game, and we're going to prepare and do everything we can. So we'll find out Wednesday night.
Volleyball time now. Quincy High School's 26-game conference win streak over at the hands of Rock Island. The Blue Devils lose in straight games, 24-26, 26-28. Quincy Notre Dame, no problem dispatching with Pittsfield at home. Liberty with a great night tonight, knocking off Griggsville Perry. Straight games, 25-10, 25-13 in that one. The Chargers of Illini West, no trouble dispatching with Rushville Industry. Another huge night from the freshman, Colby McClellan for Southeastern, who had 10 kills, 3 aces, and a victory over Camp Point Central. Havana marches right through Bushnell Prairie City, 2-0. West Prairie continues to do their thing, winning 25-15, 25-6 over West Central. Also West Hancock a winner tonight over Unity in straight games as well. College volleyball, Culver Stockton marches in straight games through Mount Mercy. It was HLG losing to William Woods, and Monmouth College knocking off Illinois College. 2 soccer games to pass along. William Penn men winners in overtime over Culver Stockton, and the Culver Stockton women get their first collegiate goal out of Abby Graw in a victory as well.
All right, thanks, Chris. We'll be right back.